wrap that was originally on this hood. Someone had put a metallic wrap on it to make it look more modern. But when you got close to it, it looked really cheap. And these trim pieces, they were glued back on with what looked like crazy glue or a hot glue gun. It looked awful. I had to peel that off right away when I got home. But it didn't.
Okay.
Cool.
Is it done?
Where's my phone? Are you gonna?
Yo, what's up, guys? We're back again. I'm John,
Oscar.
and then here we are.
Oh,
And
hi.
then today, the topic we like to talk about
Gold.
gold. Is it a good
Gold.
investment?
I think so. Well,
Especially
if you have
these
the money,
days.
if you have the money.
No,
to
no.
pay.
We're just talking about like if you had the money, in these days, what is the best place to put your money in?
That would be the topic of today. What
Yes.
do you want to put your money in? Especially like you said, we don't know what is going to happen. Everything is just so weird. What is happening in 2020?
Yeah, especially these days, there are lots of unknown issues,
Mm-hmm.
and then governments all in the world, they are printing so much money. So the question is how much it's gonna affect the inflation.
So 2008,
Yeah.
they print out money.
Yeah.
We didn't even pay for that yet, and now we get here to 20.
Yeah, we haven't actually we did sussed out, there is little bit increasing on the prices generally on groceries. I don't know if you feel that or not.
Groceries.
Yeah, and then eventually it's gonna affect everything.
Prices are gonna go up.
Yeah.
Somebody have to pay.
And
for
then to able to protect your wealth, which is your cash money, is a smart thing to keep your asset, which is hardcore money, in gold.
Well, if you have the extra money,
Yeah.
then because you don't know the volatility of the market, we don't know what's gonna happen. It would be good investment to put some of it on gold because gold is not gonna devaluate, right? Gold is gonna.
Yeah, I mean,
Keep the
overall,
price.
if you check it in history, for example, right before this Cerveza crash, gold was about 1400 to 1500,
Exactly.
and then it raised up to 2000, and then it melted down a little bit right now, I think 1850, today's time. And then when you compare to the other assets, in my opinion, gold didn't bounce high, when you compare it to stock market, stuff like that,
Well, that's another good topic.
Yeah,
In the stock market,
Yeah.
we can talk about Tesla, but then
yeah. But today's subject is gold. In my opinion, if it goes more unknown, I would say gold is a safe haven, for these days.
So if you have gold, just don't sell it because it's safe.
Yeah.
Even if there is an inflation or something happens that we don't know, then you can go and change that gold for money, and it's not gonna lose value. It's gonna actually, if something happens, it might even get more value.
That's what I'm thinking. If something happened with this vaccine, whatever, or if more bad news comes up to mainstream media, so and then more scare effect, gold goes much higher.
I'm gonna start putting some
Yeah.
implants right here, maybe one or two, so I keep my gold
If you're a
safe.
rapper, you gotta have good shiny teeth. Yeah.
Hey, you gotta keep it up.
Yeah.
But then to put the money in a safe place, because in 2008, if you remember,
Yeah.
the bank says, wait, you cannot take your money right now.
True. There are certain countries that happen to, when the Greece economy got some problems, they just didn't release their money, they just give portion by portion.
So at this point, if you have gold, just keep it. You know, don't go and then sell it if you can. You know,
Or
and
at least, in my
situation is-
opinion, you should like at least have like 30% of your asset in gold, and then I prefer like to have the gold in physical in my hand instead of having like paper money or paper assets like gold.
So
Bank, I mean having like contracts by gold, I would have like in my hand.
in hand.
Yeah, like physical gold. Yeah, like coins or like
So if let's say you're gonna travel, can you travel with $100,000 in gold, or if they see you with that, they're gonna say, "Hey, wait a minute, you can't do that." Let's say if I bought a chain and it's nothing but gold, can I travel with that chain?
Yeah, those are like your personal jewelry, but if you had like like piece of gold, piece. I think you need to show them. I guess that's your or
Did you
whatever.
purchase it?
I guess that's my thoughts. But I know like after this 1929 crash, like individual citizens, or after 1944, after Bretton Woods, I think it was illegal for Americans to hold the gold.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we need to check it out from Google and then make sure. But it was illegal for a while in US having a gold for the individual citizens.
To hold it.
Yeah, to hold it. Yeah, this is like the effect, But I don't know. I think it was during like the 1940s, around like Second World War, not First World War. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because I have so much gold in my bank.
It's very heavy to carry
it's
them. That's
very-
why I'm here,
that's
right?
why
To
I
help
know.
you, right?
Exactly. Well, interesting. And then, if
Where you
have
can
gold-
buy the gold?
Well, we drove all the way to LA.
Yeah, there are like lots of places they are selling golds, like and then you can see like certain like little markets. They say cash for gold. They basically buy golds, but they can also resell if you just talk to them.
I mean, you gotta be careful. Make sure you buy it.
Yeah,
from a
exactly.
legit
Yeah,
place.
it's real gold,
It's just real gold.
They don't give you like something yellow and then you pay tons of money
And you
then
go
at
home
the
and
end-
you start becoming black or
or
something.
it peels off, right?
Peels off,
Yeah.
so that's weird. But then it's good if you have. So maybe this is the buying goal is for people that have some money in the bank, and instead of having it in the bank, they should have it on gold because it's safer to have it in gold than in the bank. The problem is that if everybody start buying gold, then gold price is gonna go up.
It should, yeah.
And then if everybody buys a little bit of gold, then when you want to buy it, then the price is gonna be so high that it might even go later on in the future might go down, and then your investment is not safe. I mean, you lose some money. But then I believe there are changes coming to how the monetary system works. So
Wow. This is like much deeper subject to talk.
I have my my crystal ball, and I believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, after all what is happening, so it would be interesting to see what is in the future for the monetary system. So would you say, well, those places, cash and gold, you can buy it there?
Yeah, you can buy there. There are also like some little stores that are selling like American gold coins.
Do you think the place
Like
we went,
jewelries, probably they sell it
the
as well.
place when we went to LA,
Yeah.
that place they sell stuff. It's just like a town for
Oh
gold,
yeah,
you know?
those are like basically
But-
gold market. Yeah,
Gold
in
market,
California.
but we don't have it in here close by, right? San Francisco, does it have it?
No,
No?
it's in LA, the main hub, and then I heard like in New York there are one.
I'm pretty sure if we go to Oakland, we'll find a lot of gold somewhere.
Yeah, you can. Not just Oakland. There's like right close by in Albany.
Okay.
What else do you
How
know?
about silver?
Oh, silver is more volatile.
Mhm.
Silver, for example, there are like economists. They always talk about like exchange rate between gold and silver. During like this cerveza crash, like during March, silver was like really cheap. When you compare it to gold. So silver ounce went down to $12-13. That was very cheap. and then the highest was like rebound was like around 27, and then currently I think it's about 23, 24
So from
dollars.
12
Yeah.
went to 27, and now
Yeah.
it's like 23.
Yeah, and then they are checking like the exchange rate between gold to dollar. I mean gold to silver. That was the very, very lowest point. So that's why silver got better rebound when you compare to gold. But silver is like more volatile, so it goes ups and downs pretty sharply.
Which,
So
well,
yeah.
so that's another option. And I think right now it's
Sure, I
easier to buy
I would
silver.
suggest not trade silver if you don't know what you're doing, because you might lose some money, because
Okay.
it does sharp moves up and down.
Okay, and
Yeah.
just to be clear, your spoons are not silver. Okay, that's the way. So you just gotta make sure that you know what kind of silver
Who
it
knows?
is.
Maybe some people they just grow up with silver spoons though.
Yeah.
There are some people,
I
right?
go and ask grandma, right? Hey grandma, this spoon silver?
I don't know.
But that's money right there.
Yeah.
So silver and gold. Gold is the one that is safe. I think gold.
I mean, silver is also safe. I'm just saying that it just moves really drastically, Otherwise, silver is also long time historical asset. Yeah.
It's always gold. It's always been.
That's why they say gold is God's money, right?
Well,
It's not dollar has backup with U.S. government and then Fed basically, But gold was always, all in history.
I think it depends on who do you ask.
Yeah. That's another
Yeah, so,
yeah.
but then gold is always been a place where if you have gold, you
Yeah,
feel secure.
especially these days, minimum in my opinion you should keep 30% of your assets in gold.
30%.
Yeah, minimum. Yeah.
For those that are able to have some gold, you
Yeah.
should have it. Yes. So at least for now, just don't sell it. If you have gold, just keep it under the situation.
True.
So bad.
Yeah, true.
And then if you're gonna sell your gold, you just call me. Okay, I'll buy your gold. Because we can
Gold
do
is gold. Who doesn't
gold
want
is
gold,
gold,
right?
yeah. It doesn't matter what kind of shape it is. We can definitely figure out something else. And another topic that we should talk about it later on in another video is Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
The almighty Bitcoin.
Yeah,
Who
Bitcoin,
knows
Bitcoin,
Bitcoin going up and down?
Yeah.
He had a very good run, but
And
we'll
then
talk
let
about-
us know if you guys have any ideas about Bitcoin, and then we can discuss this later on.
if anybody knows when it's gonna go up or when it's gonna go down,
Oh
I wanna know that. I've been trying to figure it out for years and I don't know how it works. All right, guys. Well, this is another video, and then this is a little bit more information about gold. And this is the looking for the real deals.
Yeah.
You wanna feel safe.
And then I wish you all best luck.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I'll see you next video.
Cheers.
I think this one was like a 15,
Huh?
15 minute video.